one of the common themes among people who are successful is the ability to delay gratification.
It's interesting that you mentioned कि आप डॉक्टर के पास जाएं और वो स्पेसिफिक केस की बात की because you're literally doing things that don't scale, है ना?
Yeah,
क्योंकि a larger lab won't do it
yeah.
ever.
Hopefully it will. But
नहीं मतलब
the whole world cannot be startup founders. And even the most successful startup founders need an incredible crack team to deploy and do what they want to do.
does it ever become perfect?
No.
कभी भी नहीं होता. Like I've only done this for 4 years. मुझे तो लगता है हम कभी perfect कर ही नहीं सकेंगे.
You can start a lab with 4, 5, 6, 8 people.
Mid-size hospital, let's say we going that route. How much investment do I need to start?
So
थोड़ा सा
people
2 मिनट
come
की
to me even today recalling stories of 25 years ago. Okay, your dad called me and said,
What are the core services that I need to offer?
हेल्थ के अंदर अगर आप काम करेंगे बिकॉज मैंने पैसे कमाने हैं तो your choices will be very different and will probably not be conducive to long-term success. It doesn't matter if you have a world-class sample collection experience. If the report is delayed, the whole Chughtai lab is bad. Don't try to make money in your first year. Just win over confidence and trust.
What is the highest probability of success idea that you start with जिसमें at the end of 12 months you'll be making $8,300 in revenue? अस्सलाम वालेकुम एंड वेलकम टू अनदर एपिसोड ऑफ द अहमद ज़ुबैर शो. ये एपिसोड सीज़न 2 की फर्स्ट एपिसोड है एंड वी आर गोइंग टू डू समथिंग डिफरेंट फ्रॉम दिस सीज़न. विल ट्राई टू अनपैक व्हाट इट इज़ लाइक टू रन ह्यूज बिजनेसेस इन पाकिस्तान और उन एक्सपर्ट से हम पूछना चाह रहे हैं कि अगर वो आज बिज़नेस स्टार्ट कर रहे होते तो वो कैसे करते. एंड फॉर दैट वी गॉट समबडी who's been my mentor from even before I started the company. He's helped me a lot during the course of my entrepreneurial journey. He's my mentor. He's somebody I look up to, and he's, I think, a phenomenal business operator. तो हम उनसे ही पूछते हैं कि how he did all this, and if he were starting this today, what would he do? अस्सलाम वालेकुम उमर भाई.
Assalamu alaikum.
क्या हाल है आपके?
Happy to be here.
मैं likewise. I want to start with, I mean, obviously a lot of people know about Chughtai Lab, ठीक है. लेकिन we don't probably know the entirety of what it does. So what does Chughtai Lab, what all does Chughtai Lab really do?
Well, first of all, I would just want to be very clear. I didn't start Chughtai Lab.
ठीक है.
So my father did. And I was 7 years old then. So it was hard to be an entrepreneur at that time. I grew up with Chughtai Lab. And it used to be called Lahore Lab at that time. And over time, it evolved into Chughtai's Lahore Lab and then Chughtai Lab. And I joined in 2007. So it's been some time, but and it's been an incredible time working with my father. But he's the founder. As far as what Chughtai Lab does, our main business is lab testing. Lab testing for all sorts of diseases. Uske andar, in the context of a layperson, diseases which are very common, such as diabetes, diseases like heart disease, but then diseases more complicated diseases. So we also do biopsies to help diagnose cancer, and then we also do specialized testing to check कि अगर कैंसर है तो कौन सी मेडिसिन इफेक्टिव होगी उस कैंसर को ट्रीट करने में. It's just a simplified version of what we do. So lab testing is our core business. That's what Chughtai Lab has done from day one, and we take a great deal of pride in doing lab testing. That's our calling card. But then over the last 10 years or so, हमने अपनी services को थोड़ा सा horizontally expand किया. We felt that patients want more services under one roof. So we started adding radiology services. So we have X-rays, ultrasounds, CT scans, MRIs, mammography, DEXA. So all the radiology testing. Some places across the country now have those facilities in under one roof. Chughtai Lab operates some clinics. And if you have clinics and lab in radiology, then again, to support the patient journey and patient experience, you also have to have a pharmacy in the same premises. And then on top of that, we have a home care service, so home nursing care. And we now also have a nursing home for people who are really ill or whose families are not here. So we have an inpatient nursing home. But I think the common string across all of these things is that our thought process is always what is the next service that our patients need that we can provide. And they are all strings on a bead and they come together. But the central focus is always our patients.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So how did this happen? So you said that 10 years ago you started
Yeah.
radiology and then ऐसे सारी चीज़ें start की. So was it just organic? Like your customers were demanding more things from you? Yeah. Was it a conscious choice?
Yeah, so it was a conscious choice to not do it for a long time. Actually, the reality is my father is a pathologist, I'm a pathologist, and we felt a great deal of comfort in doing pathology services. We are obsessed with quality, and we wanted to do stuff where we could see and feel and be sure of the quality of our work. But the reality is that even within pathology, with time, it has become so sophisticated that I'm a surgical pathologist, so is my father, but you need a hematopathologist, a blood disease specialist. You need a microbiologist who's an infectious disease specialist. You need a virologist. You need a chemical pathologist. So within pathology, so much specialization emerged. So it started to become apparent to us that if we want to take the next step, we are going to have to build our team beyond pathology. And so once we were able to start identifying certain people who could help us in radiology, then we took the steps in radiology. And then, then that sort of became a cadence. Ke, theek hai, how do we find the right pharmacologists and pharmacist people to help us run the pharmacy? How do we curate a clinic experience which is different from other places, better from other places, more centralized? So I think what nudged us in this direction was the fact that even within pathology, we were now we had a team now which was more in charge of their parts of the lab than we were in day-to-day business.
Right.
And you want that. You want the specialization, and you want the specialists to be in charge. You want them to be making the tough calls, and you're there to support them.
Right.
The important thing there is that you have to have alignment on what's the most important thing. And again, in our case, it's the patient. So you have to do right by the patient. And if you can build a team around a specialty within pathology with that same core value system, then you can build a team beyond pathology also.
Right. ठीक है. So as you're saying this, I'm trying to map all of this to, for example, my business, right?
Sure.
So, and it's a it's a very hard choice. Well, there's no right or wrong answer in this, right? So if you would have continued to be a pathology lab and do more deeper work, let's say, all of your energy is on that. So in hindsight, do you think you would still take the same decision if you were to go 10 years back?
Yeah, so I'll say one thing that has often helped make choices is that it's a false dichotomy, either this or that. It's not either this or that, it's both. Why do we have to make a choice between doing sophisticated, high-end, international quality lab work and expanding into radiology or expanding into clinical services? Why not do both? And so whenever I've in my life come across this choice, I've always taken a step back and said, what's what's the downside of pursuing both? And if that means doing harder work, longer work, so be it. So this dichotomy is only in our heads.
Right. I was just listening to Mr. Beast has this podcast with My First Million वाले हैं तो and he nearly said the same thing. वो कहता है कि हमने कहा कि यार आईफल टावर को हमें ना 3 दिन के लिए चाहिए अपनी वीडियो शूट के लिए एंड somebody from my टीम said कि वो तो इम्पॉसिबल है उसने कहा एंड देन ही said कि आई asked him कि हाउ डू यू नो इट्स इम्पॉसिबल उसने कहा मैंने टूर गाइड से पूछा था वो कहते नहीं कहते हैव यू ट्राइड कॉलिंग द मिनिस्टर ऑफ टूरिज्म
Yeah.
तो कहते हैं नहीं हाउ डू आई गेट द नंबर कहते हैं दिस इज़ वे डिफरेंट फ्रॉम व्हाट यू आस्क्ड मी अर्लियर यू
Yeah.
सेड कि इम्पॉसिबल है पहले एंड नाउ
Yeah.
यूर सेइंग में कि मिनिस्टर ऑफ टूरिज्म का नंबर कहाँ से मिलेगा सो नाउ वी आर मूविंग द राइट
That's a different question.
हाँ
Yeah, and Mr. Beast is definitely the philosopher of our time, and he's one of the most successful entrepreneurs and content creators, and I mean, very, beyond the antics and everything. If you study him and study his team, I think it's brilliant,
yeah
and it's a study in doing impossible things every week, right? And really, you can never do it if you don't think you can do it.
yeah
So, and if that means you're scared in the process, then that's okay. But
right
you have to go for it.
something that you've like multiple times helped me with is like crossing this self imposed मतलब क्या कहूँगा मैं ऐसे self imposed limiting beliefs हैं राइट कि नहीं यार ये दो इकट्ठी नहीं चीज़ें हो सकती हैं या नहीं वी कैन नॉट रियली स्केल दैट फास्ट इन दिस ईयर एंड व्हाट नॉट सो like you've been doing this for 15 years now so it's easier for you to say लेकिन for somebody starting out how do they start taking those small baby steps into this direction
हम लोग बहुत obsessed होते हैं with perfection. हम जो काम करें perfect करें. The reality is that there is a difference between high quality and perfection. High quality is something you can achieve and you should never compromise on. Perfection is elusive. And I think one of the things where people struggle is that the pursuit, they are so obsessed with being perfect that they kind of hold themselves back. Whether it's launching an app or starting a store or delivering the first draft of a project. And I think perfection in that context becomes the enemy of progress. You will only learn where you're lacking through feedback. But so you have to deliver, and then you have to have your eyes and ears open. You have to have your heart open. Okay, whatever you're delivering, your customers will want better, will want improvement. So I'll give you an example. When we first, Dr. Chukta, we have this service called the home sampling service. हम घर जाके लोगों का sample लेते हैं. So Dr. Chuktai gave us this instruction कि भाई people keep calling me कि मैं ड्राइवर भेज रहा हूँ, आप प्लीज़ बच्चे को साथ भेज दें, आके मेरे पेरेंट का सैंपल ले जाएं घर से. And as it happened 2 or 3 times, it happened like within a week. So one day he says, why is this a favor? Why isn't this a service? And, I think at the heart of, again, an entrepreneur is solving problems. So people have this problem. We have a solution. Why do they have to ask for a favor? Why do people have to know me to call me? And why isn't this a service? It's a very good question. So he said, I want you to launch a home sampling service. Fair enough. So I go to my team. We're going to start a launch a home sampling service. This is 15 years ago.
15 years ago?
Yeah, this is like 2011 or 12.
Acha.
But, had not learned many of the lessons that we are discussing today. So 2 weeks later, I'm talking to my team, kya bana uska? So we're working on implementing a calendar module within our lab software so that जब हमें कॉल आए तो हमें पता हो कि हमने किस टाइम जाना है. लाइक कितनी कॉल्स आ रही हैं, अभी तो रोज़ की एक कॉल भी नहीं आती. तो why do we need a calendar module? Why do we need... So this
you just need a spreadsheet.
Yeah, you just need to start. So this went on for another couple of weeks, and then I said, you know what? Let's just start. And we how do you start? You announce it, and उस वक्त Facebook पे announce कर दें, बता दें जो भी. And then, over time, if you look back now and you see that team versus what we do today, you wouldn't recognize that it's the
Yeah.
same service. There's a number, you can WhatsApp it, you can message us on our app, whatever. And now with the app that we're rolling out now, you can, we've almost Uberized it. So you can track where the person is who's going to come get your sample. You can pay for it on the phone, all of those things. But all of those things were built on a foundation of starting
Yeah.
and improving. But if you don't start,
Yeah.
you'll never have the complete deck.
Yeah.
Because you don't know all the questions that need to be answered, all the problems that need to be solved around this big fundamental problem कि आपने घर जाके sample लेना. You don't know कि people there is more workload in the morning because people are fasting, and then there is less workload in the mid morning because people are not fasting and people have gone off to work, whatever. All of those thousands of there's this book called The Innovation Stack. It's essentially the same thing. It's the solution stack, right? You start something, you come across a problem, you solve that problem, and that becomes a part of your institutional memory, institutional jigsaw puzzle कि आपने
Yeah.
ये problem solve कर ली, ये problem solve. So you don't remember looking back कि आपने कौन-कौन सी problem solve करके आप इस iteration of this project पे पहुंचे हैं, but it works now, and you keep
And that is why you're better than.
yeah, and then you keep
Everybody
adding
else.
to it. It's never perfect, and so you keep adding and you keep improving, and you keep going.
Does it ever become perfect?
No.
कभी भी नहीं होता. Like, I've only done this for 4 years. मुझे तो लगता है हम कभी perfect कर ही नहीं सकेंगे.
I take solace in the knowledge that perfection सिर्फ अल्लाह ताला की ज़ात में है.
Right.
So हम कोशिश कर सकते हैं, but it's never going to be perfect. There's no such thing as the perfect flight, the perfect shoe, the perfect this. हर चीज़ के अंदर, if you think long and hard, there's always room for improvement.
हाँ, वो चमात पलिया said कि you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be better than the next guy. But like
and
that is a very good way to put it,
I
right?
actually think you just have to be better than yourself yesterday.
सही है, ठीक है.
And it doesn't
वो
matter what the
everything
next guy
else
is
will
doing.
fall in place. हाँ.
Yeah, I mean, in some fields, I suppose it does matter, but I think perhaps if you really have a blue ocean strategy, then what really matters is, are you better than what you were yesterday?
थोड़ा बता दें blue ocean strategy क्या होती है?
You just do different things. Now, I mean, if you're doing the same thing that 1,000 other service providers are doing, if you're doing the same thing that there are a lot of people offering the same service, the same product, you're essentially dealing in a commodity then.
Red ocean में.
But if you're differentiated, if you're doing something which very few people or nobody else is offering, for example, this stack of services that we're trying to offer on a one phone number where आपको home sampling चाहिए या घर पे nursing care चाहिए, you just reach out to one phone number and we'll figure it out. So then you don't need to be obsessed too much about what others are doing. You really need to focus on what
Yeah.
you're doing and how are you better than you were yesterday or
Right.
last year. So
Yeah, perfection के ऊपर एक और चीज़ जो what Gary Vee says is कि perfection is a disguise for insecurity as well, right? को एक तो वो है ना कि perfect जिस दिन होगा तब मैं start करूँगा. The other thing is कि you're just giving yourself excuses to not start because
Yeah.
of your insecurities by telling yourself कि मैं जिस दिन perfect हो जाएगा ना, जिस दिन I'll have the right plan, जिस दिन I'll have the right investment,
yeah.
तो उस दिन मैं start करूँ. That has really helped me put things into perspective so much.
Yeah, because you really, instead of a perfection, you have to be obsessed with progress. It was really funny. We were discussing rolling out the app. It was somebody from your team, and they were talking. It was like, "ये करना है, इसमें ये भी add करना है." I said, "Yeah, but we're publishing it this weekend. Perfection is the enemy of progress." And I said, "Ahmed bhai bhi yahi kehte hain." I'm like, I wonder where he got that.
Yeah.
So, but the word travels, and that's the whole point. Okay, I think it's a trap.
Yeah.
The pursuit, the idea that perfection exists, and having that as a precondition before we do anything is a trap.
Very comfortable trap. आपको बड़ा अच्छा, आपको feel good भी होता रहता है कि यार हाँ मैं कभी ना कभी करूँगा.
Yeah.
and then you also have excuses to not do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, ठीक है, great. अच्छा, ठीक है. So I'm going to switch gears now.
Sure.
So let's say let's say कि you have all of the knowledge that you have today, but you have to start a business today, and in less than a year, in a year, we have to get it to $100,000 in ARR. यानी कि roughly $8,300 per month revenue होना चाहिए उस business का, run rate होना चाहिए. So out of all of the services that Chughtai Lab offers, where would you start?
Does it have to be a Chughtai Lab service?
I think you'd have more context on that, but yeah, I mean, like if you want to do some, चले ठीक है.
I'd start a street cleaning business.
Street cleaning business, private street cleaning business,
Yes.
funded by people.
I mean, yeah.
अच्छा ठीक है, चलें, let's do that.
Or a public park cleaning business,
अच्छा ठीक है,
right?
really?
Yeah.
अच्छा, so you do, because
Because
you,
it's the simplest thing to do. Nobody else is doing it. Much needed. Everybody wants their street to be clean. Nobody wants their street to be dirty. But people don't know where to start. It takes community level effort, right?
ठीक है.
So only for example, I live in Kant, so either the cantonment board is going to do it, and they do a reasonable job of it, or you're going to do it individually in front of your own house. You're probably not going to go in front of your neighbor's house and clean the street there because you don't have the resources. आप कितने घरों का करेंगे?
ठीक है. But then do you think it is a top 5% of Pakistan problem and not a 95% problem?
Why does it have to be a top 5% problem?
नहीं,
The thing is, you want to start a business where you can be good at it. Either other people are not doing it or they're not good at it.
ठीक है,
And there's a need for it,
ठीक है.
right?
देखिए-
So you solve a problem. It's a real problem. For example, you live in any part of Lahore, any part of Karachi, your streets are dirty. Kachra hai, whatever. You go to the community and you say, this company is going to come in and clean the street for 1 week for free. And if you like what we do, after that, हम सारों को इंडिविजुअली इन्वॉइस नहीं करेंगे, कम्युनिटी कोई बंदा नॉमिनेट कर दे, आपकी प्रॉब्लम में पैसे इकट्ठे करना, we're going to charge you a standard fee per week or per month, whatever. We're going to clean your street. Your street will never be dirty.
ठीक है. And so at some level ये problem solved है नहीं already because
Have you been to Karachi?
नहीं, अच्छा कराची तो different story है. हाँ.
Have you been to Punjab outside Lahore? So I think what I'm trying to say is just an example. Okay, again, perfection is not just in the execution. The idea of perfection is also in the idea of what you're going to do. I'm a US trained pathologist, whatever, but that should not hold me hostage.
कि अब मैं ये बिजनेस करूँगा.
मैं यही करूँगा या मैं ये करूँगा.
हाँ.
आप कोई भी काम करें उसको दिल से करें, अच्छा करें, दूसरों से बेहतर करें, या ऐसा काम करें कोई और कर ही नहीं रहा,
करना चाहता नहीं है या हाँ.
कोई आप करना चाहता नहीं है, करने का आइडिया नहीं आया, whatever. और सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़, लोगों को ज़रूरत है, क्लियरली ज़रूरत है.
Right.
तो you're going to be off to the races.
ठीक है. Do you want to go with this or the healthcare idea?
Whatever you prefer. But I'm just saying,
ठीक है, I get it. कि fundamentally
there's this concept of being held hostage by your circumstances, by your name, by your relationships, by your so-called status in society, or by your qualification. And
right.
and I think it's a self-limiting belief. It kind of draws a circle around your imagination कि बस इसके अंदर रह के काम करना है.
Also insecurity to some extent कि यार
Sure.
मैं ये करूँगा.
लोग क्या कहेंगे?
हाँ, लोग क्या
But
कहेंगे.
the thing is कि लोग कहेंगे यार आपने बड़ा ज़बरदस्त काम किया. Everybody will ignore you or mock you until you're the street cleaning king of Pakistan, and then we'll be like, sir, हमारी street भी करवा दें please.
Right.
Who do I contact? कि हमारी, when you're like, there's a waiting list. आपको वेट करना पड़ेगा, अभी हम वेयर कैपेसिटी, यू नो, rates have gone up, whatever.
ठीक है, सही है, इंटरेस्टिंग एंगल. हाँ ठीक है, सही है.
You're laughing. You
नहीं
think it's funny?
नहीं, आई एम नॉट लाफिंग, आई एम जस्ट सेइंग के या इट इज़ अ रियल प्रॉब्लम. श्योर.
I would go to Civil Aviation Authority and request के एयरपोर्ट को सर्विस कर दिया करेंगे हम, ट्रेन स्टेशन,
राइट.
बस स्टॉप्स.
बट डू यू थिंक कि इसमें क्योंकि गवर्नमेंट इन्वॉल्व होगी, कम्युनिटी इन्वॉल्व होगी और इतनी ज़्यादा रेड टेप भी होगी रास्ते में, देन यू विल ऑल्सो सी पीपल जो कहेंगे नहीं, जिनका इंटरेस्ट होगा कि स्ट्रीट गंदी ही रहे उसके अंदर. तो डू यू थिंक इट इज़ अ वेरी हार्ड बिजनेस फॉर समबडी हू स्टार्टिंग आउट?
Yeah, so
Regulated-
that's why you start with the street, with just the
अच्छा.
residents.
ठीक है, यहाँ किसी को कोई मसला नहीं है.
उनकी स्ट्रीट है, उनके घर मेहमान आते हैं और उनके बच्चे स्ट्रीट पे
बीमार होते
खेलते
हैं.
हैं.
हाँ.
अगर बाहर कचरा पड़ा हुआ है, that's not healthy.
Right.
So why not?
ठीक है, सही है. ओके, ऑलराइट, ठीक है, टोटली गेट द लेसन. लेकिन आई वुड स्टिल वांट टू डू द
So
हेल्थ
if
केयर
I were a pathologist and I had the self-limiting belief कि मैं तो पैथोलॉजी का काम कर सकता हूँ और मैंने चुगताई लैब, one of the things that चुगताई लैब does, मैंने वो करना है, तो मैं क्या करता? How do I
हाँ.
start out?
हाँ, बिकॉज आई थिंक यू हैव अ लॉट मोर स्पेसिफिक नॉलेज ऑन दैट ना,
Sure.
कि हेल्थ केयर के बिजनेस पे.
Okay.
हाँ, तो आप क्या करते हैं? व्हाट इज़ द ईजीएस्ट, नॉट ईजीएस्ट, व्हाट इज़ द हाईएस्ट प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ सक्सेस आइडिया दैट यू स्टार्ट विद, जिसमें एट द एंड ऑफ 12 months you'd be making $8,300 in revenue?
Yeah, so you have to go back to the fundamental question is, what are others not doing or others not doing well? So all the things that we are doing, other people are also doing, and they're doing well. But if you wanted to start a lab business, for instance, I would go out to a hospital, or probably a middle-sized hospital, and I'd say, I will run your lab, and I will run it at a very high level of quality, and you will never have to worry about the quality of results. You'll never have to worry about the timeliness of results. You have to give me 60 days to set up whatever, and you take X% of my revenue, which is more than what you're making currently from your lab, because maybe you're losing patients because your lab is not good enough, so people get treated inside the hospital but go outside to get their lab testing done,
Right.
and you start there.
तो आपने डिमांड का प्रॉब्लम वैसे ही सॉल्व कर लिया.
Yeah, at a very high cost,
Right.
because you're giving a disproportionate percentage of your revenue to the
What
hospital.
would that look like? So let's say
Who knows?
middle size hospital कितना होता है? 50,
So
100
like
beds
50
का.
beds, 100 beds, right?
हाँ, तो वो कितना होगा रफली
So
percentage?
suppose they say, "Ji, we want 30% of your revenue."
ठीक है.
That's if you build in rent and everything, then that's not much. But if they say we want 50% of your revenue, that's a lot of money.
ठीक है.
But the question really is, what does success look like? How do you define success? You said revenue itna
हाँ,
hona
that's why I
chahiye.
didn't say profit. हाँ.
Yeah. So in the first phase, you just need volume,
ठीक है.
because there's no lab without the actual lab equipment. There's no lab equipment without volume. You can build the engine, unless you're running it,
ठीक है.
the cost of running it becomes very high. So you want volume first.
Right.
So you start there. And once you have that lab set up, and probably at a very high loss-making contract with that hospital,
ठीक है.
then you reach out to other hospitals and clinics. And hopefully at that point you have more of a leverage. Your contracts with other hospitals, other places are a little bit more attractive.
ठीक है.
And then you go from there.
अच्छा, ठीक है. So to start this, let's say 50 beds का hospital है, and what are the core services that I need to offer? कौन कौन से, like are there a very specific number of tests जो हम यहाँ पे start
Yeah.
that you start with, वो
Yeah,
कौन से हैं?
so good question. Every lab in this world is a customer of some other lab also for certain tests.
ठीक है.
Because lab testing has become so sophisticated now that on the fringes there are always tests which your lab doesn't do. So we send out, Jukhtai Lab sends out tests to labs, a couple of labs in the UK, a couple of labs in the US, and there are about 100 labs that send tests to us.
ठीक है.
So that collaborative relationship exists always, professional collaboration to support one
अच्छा,
another.
interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of like, imagine being a diabetes patient and going to a heart specialist. The heart specialist is going to say, I'll take care of your heart issue, but for this, you need to go to this doctor who's better at managing diabetes. It makes sense. And so you have to focus your energies on the patient.
ठीक है.
But in the context of a lab inside a hospital, you would have to be able to do, all the tests which are needed quickly to manage patients. For example, CBC, lipid profile, liver tests, urea, creatinine, sugar. So there's like a test menu of like maybe 40, 50 tests
ठीक है.
that you definitely need to be doing on site.
And I would assume that there'd be very less margin tests क्योंकि वो commoditized हैं, लेकिन its
Incidentally,
volume.
actually, they're high margin if you have the right volume.
Right. Okay.
And
Marginal
that's
cost.
why in the lab business, there's this massive number of labs that does only simple tests
Right.
because they're high margin.
Right.
And as you become more sophisticated in testing, the margins become thinner. So they've achieved this balance of margin and volume where they're like, we're content here. Everything else we'll just send out and it's working.
Right. और
So-
हम मतलब like horizontally copies बना के scale कर लेंगे, franchises से scale कर
या
लेंगे.
नहीं करेंगे.
या नहीं करेंगे.
Because, with scale come headaches.
Oh, sure.
So
हाँ.
many of these locations, labs are like single location or two locations and, simple equipment and, nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying
ठीक है.
it's a choice and you're managing a certain number of tests of medium complexity
ठीक है.
and everything else you're just sending out.
ठीक है. And I'm assuming कि if you're a rockstar pathologist at wherever you're working right now, तो आपके पास you'd have a sense of कि जहाँ पे आप काम कर रहे हैं वहाँ पे किस तरह के टेस्ट ज़्यादा आते हैं,
Yeah.
right? तो वो तो आपको आइडिया हो गई.
Yeah.
And then you can just I think we just make the menu of the high margins,
Yes.
quick to start up tests, and then set it up inside the hospital. What does the
Another
investment?
way of doing this, if you're a rock star pathologist in a very subspecialized field, is that you don't start a business, but you start freelancing. And you say, X lab, Y lab, and Z lab, you have the equipment, but you don't have the person to interpret the results, for instance. So using technology, I'm sitting in my office, in my lab, in this hospital. So either this can be a separate business or it can be, like an add-on business.
Right.
I'm sitting here, so you do the test, send me the data, and I'll interpret the results for you.
But something that you taught me, I think 15 years ago from today was कि freelancer और entrepreneur में क्या फ़र्क होता है?
बहुत बड़ा फ़र्क
Seth
होता है.
Godin, आप
Yeah.
बताएंगे?
No, I mean, आप बताएं ना.
हाँ, तो आपने मुझे बताया था कि Seth Godin कहता है कि a freelancer makes money only while they're working, but an entrepreneur makes money even when they're sleeping.
Yeah.
तो freelancer नहीं बनना हमने.
But that's a personal choice.
हाँ, मतलब like हाँ,
you
like,
can't be confused about it.
ठीक है. Yeah.
But then it's a personal choice because
Yeah.
again, we say Seth Godin said it, and he's absolutely right. But that doesn't necessarily mean that one choice is necessarily worse than the other.
Yeah.
Every choice comes with its own set of problems, headaches, and also luxuries.
Yeah.
So when you're a freelancer, you're working when you're working. When you're not working, you're not working. But you don't have to worry about other people's work product.
Yeah. You're
So-
profitable from day one.
Well,
Yeah.
or you're not. But what I'm saying is, there's a certain level of peace of mind that comes with it. So everybody is different, and not everybody. I think in 2025, it's almost glorious to be a startup founder and an entrepreneur, and it's almost frowned upon to be anything else. And I think the whole world cannot be startup founders. And even the most successful startup founders need an incredible crack team to deploy and do what they want to do. So you need all skill sets and all mindsets. to make the whole ecosystem go.
Yeah.
So, yes, entrepreneurial energy is very important, and a healthy entrepreneurial ecosystem is very important. But that's just one part of the jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah.
Unless you have 1,000 operators and 1,000 engineers and 1,000, you know, operations specialists and supply chain specialists and all sorts of other things, every idea needs energy to go from idea to execution, and then consistent execution, and then improvement and iteration. And so there is entrepreneurial energy within those fields also, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're starting a business. It
Yeah.
just means you're innovating.
Yeah.
And so I don't necessarily buy this notion कि हमने freelancer नहीं बनना. Maybe it's a great choice for some people.
Sure.
So, and
Yeah, ठीक है,
similarly, doing a job really well is its own reward. And turning that into a career is a massive contribution, and it comes with its own benefits.
Yeah.
I mean, outside of like toxic work culture, wherever, toxic work culture किसी भी situation में हो सकता है. But if you say outside of that, if you have a job that is not toxic, उसके बहुत benefits हैं in another way.
नुकसान भी है.
Yeah, but किस चीज़ के नहीं है?
हाँ, ठीक है.
I mean, you're an entrepreneur. How well do you sleep at night sometimes?
Most of the time.
There you go. So every choice in life comes with its own set of opportunities and problems.
Yeah, when I say ना कि freelancer नहीं बना, that is for the purposes of this podcast, because
This conversation.
this conversation, क्योंकि देखें, freelancer in my opinion is being kick-ass at your job and then just knowing how to sell your services better, not to an employer but to multiple employers. तो मेरे ख्याल से it's a case of that, and getting to a point जहाँ पे आपकी demand ज़्यादा है, supply कम है. तो I think that is a different trajectory, maybe a different conversation for another day. So इस case में we were talking about this, ठीक है? So yeah, okay. Mid-size hospital, let's say we going that route. How much investment do I need to start?
I think you need some investment, but more than investment, I think you need to be able to convince certain equipment manufacturers to invest in you. And so for instance, if you are running a lab, and this is how it's different from radiology, some of these companies will place equipment in your lab because they are closed systems. So if you get a Siemens machine, उस पे सिर्फ Siemens के chemicals run करेंगे. So it's like getting a bike from Shell, which only uses Shell fuel.
Right.
So you can do that, especially if you have a certain guaranteed volume. Then some of those people will invest in you, but you still need some equipment. Maybe $25,000-$30,000 to start. It's not massive, but it's not small. But the equipment that's going to be invested into the lab could be around $50,000, $100,000, $150,000. But that has to be depreciated over time, and you're paying for it with the chemicals that you're using. So over time.
Right. So if I understand correctly, you absolutely need $25,000-$30,000.
Yes.
And then the rest of the investment depends on how good of a deal you can strike with those.
Yeah.
people.
And how high the volume is.
हाँ, लेकिन हम तो अभी भी start कर रहे हैं, तो I would assume कि दिन में maybe 50, 100.
Yeah, 50 to 100 samples,
ठीक है, सही है. तो what do I do अगर मेरे पास पैसे नहीं है? What is the, like, how much time do I need to raise this much capital, और मुझे कैसे करना?
It depends on the hospital contract. It depends on the hospital telling you, okay, so...
नहीं, so essentially what I mean is कि मेरे पास नहीं है $25,000-$30,000. What is the fastest way for me to raise that capital?
Look, Emma, the reality is that कोई भी काम स्टार्ट करना है तो it requires a certain level of capital. My father used to give tuition. एक ज़माना था जब Arab world was less developed. In the 60s and 70s and even 80s, we used to have students here from the Middle East studying in medical college. And my father, because they would struggle with English and then they would struggle with the concepts, so my father used to teach them in the evening. And so he always wanted to start a lab, a business, but it even with when you have that goalpost in mind, you have to build up to it. So how you scrape together that startup capital, it doesn't matter how you do it, but you have to have
But
it
you have to do it.
before you get started. So
Right. You have to figure it out. Maybe going the freelancing route, yeah, tuition, maybe selling your car or whatnot. मतलब कुछ नहीं, yeah, just getting a sponsor.
yeah, or maybe getting the hospital to invest in you.
Right. ठीक है, सही है. So give or take 30,000. What is the kind of team that I need to get up and running?
What's happened in Punjab, particularly in Pakistan in general, over the last 10 or 15 years is that the healthcare industry has started to become more regulated, and that's a good thing. So the Punjab Healthcare Commission has fairly well laid out requirements for what equipment you need, what processes you need, and how much staffing you need. But you can start a lab with 4, 5, 6, 8 people. But if you're servicing a hospital, then you'd probably want to be 24/7. So you want to staff accordingly, and you can do a lot of stuff with technology, so everybody doesn't have to be there all the time. But you probably need a team of 10 or 12 people to be able to staff a hospital. So like I said, it's. I think the important thing it's not massively capital heavy, massively capital intense, but it's patience intense. You really have to have a lot of patience, because healthcare के अंदर कोई भी काम है ना वो overnight success नहीं होता. I'm sure this is the case with other businesses also in other industries, but healthcare के अंदर मुझे तो healthcare का ज़्यादा पता है. एक तो ये कि हेल्थ के अंदर अगर आप काम करेंगे बिकॉज मैंने पैसे कमाने हैं, तो योर चॉइसेस विल बी वेरी डिफरेंट एंड विल probably not be conducive to long term success.
और पैसे भी शायद उतने ना बने.
या बिकॉज आप अपने आप को ही एक लो क्वालिटी स्पायरल के अंदर डाल देंगे. बट अगर आप इसको ऐसे सोचें कि मैंने सर्विस अच्छी देनी है, मैंने केयर अच्छी देनी है, मैंने क्वालिटी अच्छी देनी है, तो फिर आप मेहनत भी ज़्यादा करेंगे, आप जान भी ज़्यादा मारेंगे, मॉनेटरी रिवॉर्ड इमीडिएटली कम होगा या नहीं होगा, बट आपकी फाउंडेशन सही सेट हो जाएंगी.
और भाई when I was working before starting this business ना, तो मैं जब ये बातें सुनता था ना लोगों से कि यार money will follow, don't
Yeah.
focus on the money and everything, तो ना somehow I was not convinced with this notion. लेकिन now अब मैं भी यही preach करता हूँ लोगों को. So ये है, for somebody who's not done it ना, it is very hard to fathom कि यार I'm going to work 3-4x harder, I'm going to put in all this money at risk, I'm going to just ruin my work-life balance and everything for the next 5 years, and all for maybe a future promise कि
Yes.
5 साल बाद कुछ बन जाएगा.
ऐसा ही है.
तो मेरे लिए तो as let's say a rockstar pathologist बिलीव करना बहुत मुश्किल है.
And that's why many rockstar pathologists don't start labs. And that's okay. It's not for everybody. My father worked from 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. for 15 years. And, he used to run on black coffee. And, एंड आई एम श्योर आप किसी भी फील्ड में चले जाएं, कोई भी फाउंडर हो जिसने सक्सेस पाई हो, उसकी स्टोरी ऐसी होगी. तो इसीलिए मैं अभी जो थोड़ा टू गो बैक टू व्हाट वी वर डिस्कसिंग अर्लियर, फ्रीलांसिंग इज़ फाइन, डूइंग अ जॉब इज़ फाइन. Every line of work or every kind of work is not for everyone. Entrepreneurship is definitely not for everyone because it requires a lot of patience, requires a lot of hard work, requires a lot of deferred reward, monetary, if it is there or not. And when you're going through it, looking back, it seems easy, but going through it, it doesn't seem easy. It seems impossible. You're in a dark tunnel. Your financial monetary requirements are today. आपके बच्चे आज बड़े हो रहे हैं, स्कूल की फ़ी परसों ड्यू है, और उसके अंदर ये बिलीव करना कि आज की मेहनत और आज का डिफर्ड प्रॉफिट या आज का री इन्वेस्टेड कैपिटल जो है, ये कल ज़्यादा रिवॉर्ड करेगा. it's a very very difficult position to be in. But what I'm trying to tell you is कि whether it's healthcare or any other business, success is not guaranteed. It's something that you have to work for every day, even at any level. आज भी अगर आप देख लें, if you think with the definition of a successful entrepreneur today, डिक्शनरी में देख लें तो शायद इलॉन मस्क की तस्वीर हो या मार्क ज़करबर्ग की तस्वीर हो. But do you think they've stopped working? Because success is never bought. It's rented. Rent is due every day. आपको रोज़ मेहनत करनी है उसको परपेचुएट करने के लिए. शायद आपकी मेहनत की नेचर फ़र्क हो जाएगी. शायद you're not working on the floor and you're not working in production. You're working on strategy. You're working on whatever. But ये नहीं हो सकता कि आप आराम से बैठ जाए. वो ये एक फैंटेसी है कि एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप एक दिन होता है कि उसके बाद you can check out. Especially in our country, I don't think you can ever check out.
Yeah.
Which is what makes it incredibly hard and not suited for everybody. But there is no shame. In fact, there is lots of glory in एक दिन की अच्छी मेहनत करना और उसका रिवॉर्ड पाना. There is it's to be celebrated. Doing a job is to be celebrated. Doing freelancing is to be celebrated. If somebody is a rock star pathologist, they've worked very hard to become a rock star pathologist.
Yeah.
So nobody should have this belief कि अब अगर मैंने एक अपनी लैब ना बनाई और उसको सक्सेसफुल ना किया 15 साल मेहनत करके, तो then I'll be a failure.
Right.
No, those are entirely different things.
Right.
So
ठीक है, सही है. Okay, so we've talked about investment, we've talked about where to start, hospital, we've talked about key roles, and so in this first year, what can I expect as a founder? कि let's say I should have some money to take home. तो मुझे वो कैसे प्लान करना चाहिए? Let's say I started with $50,000 of investment. 30,000 तो मैंने सीधा इक्विपमेंट में चली गई. I've got 20,000 left and then I have to hire 10-12 people as well. So what should I pay myself?
The minimum amount you have to absolutely pay yourself to pay your bills, whatever that is. Everything else should go back into the business.
Right. This is something you told me. Like it's exactly the opposite of what you do when you're doing a job or when you're freelancing, right? उसमें ये होता है कि the minimum amount that you can spare, you save it. Yeah, you reinvest it, right? It's like 100% opposite.
Not necessarily. I know a lot of people who do a job and then who save tremendous amounts of money and give away tremendous amounts of money. My wife was talking the other day that her dada, who was a military man, he used to say कि ये 3 हिस्से सैलरी के, इनकम के, एक हिस्सा अपने लिए, एक हिस्सा फ्यूचर के लिए और एक हिस्सा देने के, अल्लाह के लिए. So what financial choices people make are very different and very varied, and that's why people have different financial trajectories.
ठीक है.
But इट्स नॉट नेसेसरली ट्रू कि अगर कोई जॉब करे तो मिनिमम सेव कर रहे हैं.
ठीक
बहुत
है.
सारे लोग जॉब कर रहे होते हैं, बहुत सारा कुछ सेव कर रहे थे, बहुत सारा कुछ गिव अवे कर रहे होते हैं. So,
Right. When going through all of this, how to build this mindset कि यार everything has to go back into the business? It's very hard, right? So मैं अपनी example दे देता हूँ. So when you're doing a job, let's say I was making 100,000, ठीक है. But then when I started this, we were making, let's say, 1.5 million a month. And now all of a sudden I have to invest 6 times of my previous salary into a business which might never come back. So ये muscle कैसे build
well, you know,
करें?
the so one of the common themes among people who are successful is the ability to delay gratification. And I mean, you could be wearing a very nice watch, but you're not. You could be wearing a very nice suit, but you're not. Because you don't feel like it, you don't need it, whatever. So ये तो एक माइंडसेट की बात है कि वो कहते हैं ना, जितना गुड़ पाओगे उतना मीठा होगा, डालोगे उतना मीठा होगा. तो so you just, whatever free cash flows are coming in, you can use them once or you can use them 1,000 times by putting them back in. The belief has to be कि इसको डालेंगे तो it'll come back and it'll come back, it'll grow in perpetuity.
It is such an important thing that you said.
Yeah.
कि delayed gratification, right? And this is something that we're not taught at all as a Pakistani. मुझे तो नहीं सिखाया कि delayed gratification.
As young people generally, I don't want to disparage Pakistan or Pakistanis. Generally, ये बातें जो हम बात कर रहे हैं, ये किसी भी स्कूल में सारी दुनिया में कहीं भी नहीं सिखाई जाती.
Right, like you go to the US, EU, financial literacy
Is
teenagers के पास at least है. They know stock market क्या है. They know.
I don't know which US you went to, but that's not my experience. But regardless, what I'm saying is it's important to talk about it.
Right.
कि आप अगर अपने फ्यूचर में इन्वेस्ट करेंगे, that necessarily means some sacrifices and compromises today. But जितना उस पे इन्वेस्ट करेंगे उतना बढ़ के वापस आएगा. Whether you invest in your own business or you invest in any savings or real estate or stock market, America में, whatever. But the ability to build for the future, it's an essential ingredient.
You touched on two things. एक तो delayed gratification. The other one is कि making the lifestyle choices.
Yeah.
Right? कि वो बिल्कुल like austerity वाली lifestyle choices. Can you zoom in on that? कि वो कितना important है
And you don't
founders के
have,
लिए?
it doesn't have to, yeah, delaying gratification does not necessarily mean living like Mahatma Gandhi, right? You can have, again, it's not either or. You can have both. You can have a nice car, but you don't have to have the most expensive car. You should have nice clothes. You don't have to, you do it for yourself. You don't do it to impress others, right? You can have a nice watch, but get the watch that you want, not the watch that you think you need to be seen wearing to impress somebody else. So, again, it's not an either or. You can delay gratification, but at the same time, you want to be happy, and to be happy, you need to define that very well. Okay? And happiness is, wearing something you earned, doing something. I mean, in the last 1 year, the thing that has given me the most happiness was giving away a certain amount of money and building something for somebody. That money could have also been reinvested. But, setting something up for kids to use, kids who are not related to me, is incredible. So, and I think this speaks a little bit to also आपका business और आप कौन सी stage पे हैं,
Right.
right? So in the first year, the first 5 years, you really don't have that cushion. You really need to be reinvesting every penny you can muster. Later on, that balance shifts a little bit. It probably ought to also, because it can't sustain like that forever. But even in that context, you need to define very well what makes you happy.
Right.
And you should do what makes you happy. And having a business that's, that has free cash flows allows you the ability to do that. Whether that's,
Right.
For some people, it's, मैं अपने पेरेंट्स का, पेरेंट्स के लिए एक अच्छी गाड़ी लेके दूंगा उनको, या whether it's, I'm going to do this for, an orphanage, or whether it's something for yourself or your family or whatever, so वो बैलेंस आपको स्ट्राइक करना चाहिए.
अच्छा, मेरा थोड़ा सा डिफरेंट ओपिनियन है इसमें. जनरली व्हाट वी डिड एंड व्हाट वर्क फॉर अस, होपफुली फॉर माय को-फाउंडर्स एज वेल, इज के वी स्टार्ट विद ऑस्टेरिटी. ठीक है, हमने कहा यार कि व्हाट इज़ द एब्सोल्यूट मिनिमम दैट वी नीड टू ड्रॉ, एंड देन वी टाइड आर अपसाइड विद द कंपनीज अपसाइड. कि यार ये माइलस्टोन्स हैं, जब हम ये इतना रेवेन्यू हिट करेंगे हम इस सैलरी पे इतना मल्टीपल लगा देंगे, जब हम ये करेंगे हम ये करेंगे हम ये करेंगे. दैट इज़ रियली वर्क वेल फॉर अस.
That's a very smart thing.
वो लाइक वी बेसिकली जस्ट मतलब अपने आप को मोटिव, लाइक आई थिंक दैट पुश्ड अस अगेंस्ट द वॉल. एंड या
No, but see,
helped
the
us.
thing is, by voluntarily standing up against that wall and putting in all the extra cash flow back into the business. So, see, especially in an early stage, that free cash flow is like rocket fuel.
थोड़ा
the
सा भी बहुत ज़्यादा
for,
होता
for
है.
the company.
Yeah.
Because there is so much upside, but you need more engineers, you need more salespeople, you need more computers, whatever. Jo, you could easily not do that, but then you're kind of putting a ceiling on your growth. So, especially in the early stages, first 5 years, 10 years, you really need to be very aggressive with what you're putting back into the business.
Yeah, and yes, that plus what you have in the cash flow, because that gives you the comfort to take those really risky decisions and do that very expert hire, which might just propel you to X
Yeah.
and all that. And we've like that has really helped us. और क्योंकि ऑफ कोर्स आप गलतियाँ करेंगे, फर्स्ट टाइम आप कर रहे हैं, तो दैट ऑल्सो हेल्प्स यू मेक मिस्टेक्स ग्रेसफुली.
Yeah.
Right.
Because having that ability to ensure that mistakes are not fatal
Yeah.
is very important.
एंड वो इक्विपमेंट में हो सकती हैं, वो हायरिंग में इतनी ज़्यादा. सो वी मेड सो मेनी मिस्टेक्स इन हायरिंग.
Yeah.
And then if you have free cash flows, then you can correct them. सही है, जो मेंटल पीस का एक्सपेंस हुए वो तो आप नहीं कर सकते. फाइनेंशियल आप कर सकते हैं, यू कैन मेक बेटर हायरिंग डिसीजन द नेक्स्ट टाइम अराउंड, बट इफ यू डोंट हैव कैश फ्लोज तो
Yes.
या ठीक है, सही है. ओके, सो राइट, कमिंग बैक टू वेयर वी वर. ठीक है, सो if you've talked about what to expect from the business to start with. अब now, what does the regulation look like for starting a lab? क्या मुझे, do I have to jump through a lot of hoops, या मुझे like is it
No, so the Punjab Punjab Healthcare Commission has become fairly organized. So the regulations are fairly well explained on their website. You have to register with them, then you have to apply for a license, then you have to get inspected and get a license. But yeah, I mean, it's not super complicated.
ठीक है, सही है. एंड इट राइट, वो एंड यू सेड कि वो बता भी देते हैं कि किस तरह क्या क्या लोग आपको चाहिए.
the regulations are published on their website.
Right.
So it's good.
ठीक है, so is it a multiple weeks thing or a multiple months thing?
No, it's a years long thing.
अच्छा.
Yeah, I mean, you register with them, and then they give you a provisional license, and then they come and inspect you, and then they say कि अब आप ये चीज़ें ऐड करें, ये करें, वो करें. But
Right.
it's okay. You can operate in the meantime.
राइट. अच्छा, ठीक है. ओके, सो लेट्स से मैंने ये कर लिया सारा कुछ, मैंने सेटअप करिए, लोग भी आ गए, डिमांड भी आ रही है. नाउ व्हाट्स हैपनिंग डे इन डे आउट, और मुझे क्या करना है एज अ फाउंडर?
So as a founder, the sooner you can get out of doing day-to-day work, the better. So the sooner you can stop actually reporting the slides and start meeting with the doctors who work in the hospital and say, what other tests do you need? What's your pain point? How can the lab support the hospital better? How can the lab support and help manage our patients better? The sooner you can, and sit down with the doctor. ये वाला patient का बहुत interesting finding थी. आपने देखा, सोचा, how about this treatment, that treatment? So the sooner you can become a part of the solution at a larger scale, the sooner you will scale.
It's interesting that you mentioned कि आप डॉक्टर के पास जाएं और वो स्पेसिफिक केस की बात की, because you're literally doing things that don't scale, है ना?
Yeah.
क्योंकि a larger lab won't do it.
Yeah.
Ever.
Well, hopefully it will.
नहीं मतलब what I'm saying is कि a founder
even
run
the
lab.
larger lab has to do it at an individual level. The larger
अच्छा,
lab
ठीक है.
just has that many more pathologists to do it.
Right.
And one of my fears is that that hubris that comes with having a certain volume, कि अब तो ये patients हमारे पास ही आने हैं.
Yeah.
And that becomes the overriding sentiment in any organization, is that the beginning of the end. So we have to have that humility all the time. You have to talk to the care providers. You have to talk to the patients.
Right.
Because the way it is set up in this country, the patients are the customers and the doctors are the consumers of your data, but the patients are the customers. They're the ones
Right.
bringing the sample
Right.
and taking the report. So we have to be a part of a triangle where we're communicating with patients and doctors and hospitals.
Imagine मैं हॉस्पिटल में गया हूँ, मुझे टेस्ट लिख के दिए थे और मैंने टेस्ट कराए. लेट्स से मेरा 10,000 का बिल बना एंड द फाउंडर कॉल्स मी
Yeah.
एंड सेज कि यार मैं आपको एक्सप्लेन कर देता हूँ
So
थोड़ा सा,
people
2 मिनट
come
की
to me
call.
even today recalling stories of 25 years ago. Okay, your dad called me and said, come back in. I want to do this test again because I'm not satisfied with this result, or that this is an unusual finding and I want to be sure that your family is okay. So you have to, like I said, you have to do this every day, day in and day out. And so Dr. Chuktai still does it. He still calls doctors across the country. Many of them are his students or his students' children now. And we're like, Dr. Chuktai is on the phone and he wants to discuss this biopsy with you. And you're like, okay. And so you discuss, okay, ye mujhe nazar aa raha hai. What do you think?
राइट. आई कैन नॉट फैथम कि पाकिस्तान में इस लेवल की कस्टमर सर्विस मिलती होगी, राइट? सो लेकिन सो वन थिंग दैट आई टेल ऑल ऑफ माई टीम ऑल्सो इज़ कि यार हमें अपनी ज़िंदगी में कभी कस्टमर सर्विस नहीं मिली, ना खाने में, ना कोई ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग में, ना किसी चीज़ में, ठीक है? तो हमें तो आदत नहीं है कस्टमर सर्विस की. बट आर कस्टमर्स आर इन नॉर्थ अमेरिका एंड यूरोप, उनको मिलती है. तो यू कैन नॉट टेक दिस फॉर ग्रांटेड कि यार अगर हमें नहीं मिली तो हम भी नहीं देंगे. तो
In fact, it's an opportunity. Because if you live in a desert of customer service, providing a little bit helps you stand out.
yeah,
Which goes back to that earlier thing I was saying, ke, what is it that you're doing? What is it that others are doing or not doing? And what is it that your customers want? Your customers want customer service. You are aware that they want customer service. You're able to give it. You're willing to give it. And your competition is not bothered. So it's a huge edge.
yeah,
But you have to, the challenge is that the founder alone cannot feel that way. The whole
Yeah.
team has to feel that way.
पहले दिन से.
And perpetually.
Yeah, and reminds me of Jeff Bezos' interview in .com era. उससे कोई पूछता है जर्नलिस्ट कि जी .com burst होने लगा है तो आपके बिजनेस का क्या होगा? आपका तो बिजनेस सारे इंटरनेट पे है. वो कहता है कि we're not an e-commerce company, we're a customer service company.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what we do, we have the customer at the center और हम पिवट करके उस पर चले जाएंगे. हम तो कस्टमर केयर कंपनी है.
Yeah.
Right.
You have to think like that. But the problem is, as you grow bigger, it seems like the work is automatic. That the choice that the patients, for example, in our case, are making is automatic. And especially with people who join the team at a later stage, which in larger companies almost by definition is more people very few people who have been here 50 years, 40 years, 30 years. A lot of people who've been there 2 years or 5 years or 10 years. So they've never seen that struggle. And they don't get exposed to the founder doing the customer service. So it's important to make sure that that culture percolates through the organization at every level. This is the reason we are successful. And you need to be a practitioner of this same humility. Otherwise, hubris is the beginning of the end.
Right. Yeah. Make sure कि dilute now as you're growing.
Yeah.
Right. ठीक है. So as a founder, मेरा काम, like, if you were doing it again, you would just put customer at the front, right, and center of whatever you're doing, give immaculate customer service, and also build relationships with the doctors.
Yes.
ठीक है. Just rinse and repeat.
Yes.
Right. और feedback लेते जाएं और test add करते जाएं या whatever
Yeah,
you want to
because
do.
you see, you're dealing with your customers in the sense patients. You're dealing with doctors. You're also dealing with the suppliers. You're
Right.
dealing with the people who are giving you the equipment. And you need to build that relationship so that if a doctor says, I need this test, and the supplier says, I can give you the equipment, but of course, volume ही नहीं है. So you have to have that relationship where you say, yeah, but बन जाएगा volume. Because a part of this thing is forecasting or building the future. And so the list is very long of tests जो डॉक्टर चुगताई के कहने पे लैब ने शुरू किए जिनका zero volume था. There was no demand, or there was one patient. A story he tells is 25 years ago, a patient came to him and said कि जी मैं गया था इंडिया में, मेरा किडनी ट्रांसप्लांट हुआ है, I need this test, but ये पाकिस्तान में कहीं नहीं होता, तो आप मुझे सैंपल कलेक्ट करवा दें, फिर मैं किसी तरीके से इंडिया भिजवा दूंगा, वहाँ पे टेस्ट हो जाएगा. एंड ही सेड कि मेरा तो खून बॉयल कर रहा था. सो ही सेड आप इसके लिए 1 हफ्ता वेट कर सकते हैं. ही सेड जी मैंने इस डेट तक उनको रिज़ल्ट देना है, अपडेट करना है, वंस अ मंथ टेस्ट होना होता था अब. सो देन ही गॉट ऑन द फोन विद द कंपनी इन कराची. उन्होंने विद इन a few days उन्होंने we had the machine, we didn't have the chemicals, so उन्होंने किट अरेंज कर दी, पेशेंट को बुलाया, टेस्ट कर दिया. पेशेंट ने कहा एक मेरा दोस्त है उससे भी हुआ है. सो एक के 2 पेशेंट हो गए.
2x हो गया एकदम. हाँ.
But kit was for, I don't know, 84 tests or 96 tests. So in the first 2 or 3 months वो 8-10 टेस्ट हुए और 80 के करीब टेस्ट ज़ाया हुए. बट पेशेंट्स को ज़रूरत तो थी. So after 3 months जब किट एक्सपायर होने वाली थी, ordered a new kit. By that time 4 other patients had found out, then other patients found out, the rest is history.
Right.
So you have to build for the future, not too worried about what it looks like today.
Mm.
You know, there's that movie, if you build it, they will come. So,
Yeah.
but you have to build it.
ठीक है. सही है. What are the obvious pitfalls that you can foresee which a first time founder cannot during this time? Let's say मुझे 3 months हो गया of running the business, मैं ये कर रहा हूँ what you said. अब अगले 9 महीने में ऐसी कोई ऐसी चीज़ आप बता सकते हैं कि जो which is very obvious to you but might not be very obvious to them that they need to look out for?
Yeah, so there's many things. Declaring victory too early is perhaps the number one thing. Because just because it's started working doesn't mean it will keep working. So you have to keep reinvesting your time and energy. You have to keep building your network. And by the way, we got a huge lesson in this humility when we went to Karachi. And so Chugtai Lab had been operating in Lahore and Punjab since 1983. In 2015, we said, we'd like to be in Karachi. So we went to Karachi, we opened a lab, we opened a few locations, collection centers. Almost zero business for a year. Because nobody knew us. And nobody cared. And the market thought it was well served. So, हमारी ज़रूरत ही नहीं है. We've never heard of this lab. And so, one mistake you can make as a founder is become impatient. It's not working, so let's pull the plug. So that's the first thing. And most of the time that a company fails is because you pulled the plug too early.
अच्छा.
Because there's a long period of time when it's just simmering below the surface and people are finding out about you and people are trying you. But the
Bacterial
volume is so
culture
slow.
वाला जो आपने example दिया था,
The
right?
volume is so low that you can't really feel it. And that happened to us for a year and a half. From 2016, we launched in 2016 April, and till the end of 2018, it was really hard going. Every day we used to look at कितने patients है, कितने patients. We were like
Single digit.
पूरे कराची के मिला के लाहौर के collection center से कम patients थे. Like, what's happening? But all of a sudden, around the 18-month, 2-year mark in Karachi, so around January, February 2019, it started picking up. And then 2019 it was growing steadily. And so I think with any new work, any new venture, it needs time to settle down, and for people to find out about you, and for you to also iterate and improve your service and close the patient journey cycle and all of those things and it took us about 2 years in Karachi. And if we had pulled that plug, we could have, because we were losing a lot of money in Karachi. But thankfully, like you said, if you have the cash flows, then you're able to kind of sustain even the mistakes that you think that you've made, or at least you're able to stick it out, thinking that it's not a mistake, it's just early. And today Karachi is one of our top 5 cities, and it's on a trajectory to become the second biggest city for us in 3-4 years. And so it takes time, and so both mistakes are can be fatal. Pulling the plug too early,
And not pulling the plug.
or declaring victory too
अच्छा.
quickly.
ठीक है.
कि अब तो गेम ऑन हो गई है, तो ये है. But then you're not realizing कि if you don't reinvest, you're putting a ceiling on your growth. So if you don't reinvest, perhaps most importantly, your time and energy, and you don't evolve your own role, like we were discussing, if you keep being the actual practitioner and not adding on to it by also being the chief head of customer experience and head of engagement and meeting people and head of finance, keeping an eye. So all of those roles are important.
Yeah. And like मुझे तो 2.5 साल लग गए ये चीज़ सीखने में कि यार I need to stop coding.
Yeah.
And I need to just focus on other things.
It's because you can be so much more useful to your company when you're not. I mean, again, it's not an either or, because the coding itself is your own personal rocket fuel. And so if you find a lot of joy in it, you should keep doing it. But it cannot be your full-time occupation in the organization, because you have a bigger responsibility now.
Yeah. It is so easy to fall into that trap, right? कि आपको like because you are operating, you're saying कि यार वो बंदा शायद 1 घंटे में करेगा, मैं 10 मिनट में कर दूंगा, तो I am saving the company 50 minutes.
Yeah.
But you're not actually you're doing a disservice to your role.
Yeah.
Right, ठीक है. Anything else that comes to mind कि first year में और क्या pitfalls हो सकते हैं जिनमें गलतियाँ कर सकता हूँ मैं?
And perhaps the most important is, taking the short-term mindset.
ठीक है कि यार जिस दिन $8,000 पर मंथ आ गए, बस ये मैं
No, or making choices. I mean, आप equipment लेने जाते हैं, आपके पास 3-4 different options हैं equipment की. एक के ऊपर आपको कुछ भी नहीं बचता, एक के ऊपर आपको कुछ बच जाता है. But this thing is the Honda and that thing is not the Honda. This thing is the Mercedes of equipment and this thing is not. And you make a choice, and then you live by your choices.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it reminds me कि जब हम स्टार्ट की थी कंपनी, तो हम ना मैक्स लेते थे हमेशा. It's very expensive. Like Macs for the team are super expensive. And then एक दिन like we had some founders over and that said कि यार ये इतने मैक क्या कर रहे हैं आप, and they said कि यार ये तो हम टीम को ही देते हैं, पागल हो, ये इससे हाफ या 1/3 प्राइस, सॉरी ये इससे हाफ या 1/3 प्राइस पे विंडोज़ लैपटॉप्स मिल जाते हैं,
Yeah.
but then they're at least 2x slower, very frequently you have to repair them, and then people don't love working on those machines. तो
Seems
हाँ,
like a
वो-
very simple calculation. then.
हाँ, लेकिन एज अ फर्स्ट टाइम entrepreneur it's very hard to make that decision. Like I don't know, but like I can preach this very easily with a lot of conviction today to somebody who's starting out, but उसके लिए इतना obvious नहीं है ये.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's why we have you here to tell us कि यार ये choice
But you
कितनी
know, see,
important
the thing
है.
is, you have to invest in quality and speed and reliability and reproducibility, and unless you do that, you're putting brakes on your growth. And so if a Mac is 2x faster than the other machine, so a coder is going to code in 30 minutes what they could code in an hour. So just imagine the time saving that you're achieving. So it's just, and that's just one thing. And of course, the people are working on them, and it's a great hiring tool, all of that. But the same is true for in our hypothetical lab. If you have equipment where you're proud of the equipment and you're confident of the results, then you're probably going to the hospital owner and hospital director every day and saying, आए दिखाएं, मैं आपको लैब दिखाता हूँ. कोई हॉस्पिटल को विजिट करने आया करे तो उसको आके लैब भी दिखाया करें.
Right.
मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ हम ये टेस्ट कैसे करते हैं. Look at this equipment, look at this
और ये
technology.
equipment उनके पास भी नहीं है.
Yeah,
जो- Yeah.
So now it's like something you take pride in, and then unless you take pride in your work, what are you even doing? And so now that's one more thing where now you're transferring that pride and that ownership in your work to your perhaps the most important customer, the hospital. And the hospital is now thinking, हमारी लैब तो बड़ी अच्छी है, right? And so
फिर जब नेक्स्ट ईयर अगर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट रिन्यू होना है तो वो कहेंगे यार चलो ठीक है हम
चलो
थोड़ा
ठीक है,
कम
नहीं
कर देते हैं.
बेहतर कर ले,
Right.
because if you've
बेहतर
done
rates
your
कर
job
देते हैं,
well, at this point you have options also.
राइट.
There
अच्छा
are
हाँ
3 other hospitals that are saying, यार आप अपनी लैब हमारे पास ले आए.
राइट
But this hospital is saying, नहीं आप इधर ही रहें, right?
राइट
उनके सैंपल्स इधर आ जाए करें, आपने कहीं नहीं जाना.
राइट
So
राइट. ठीक है, सही है. ओके, हाँ, ग्रेट. एंड सो व्हाट इज़ द काइंड ऑफ लाइक, ओके लेट्स से 50 पेशेंट्स इन आ रहे हैं फर्स्ट मंथ में, तो व्हाट इज़ द काइंड ऑफ रेवेन्यू दैट आई एम डूइंग इन द फर्स्ट मंथ और सो? 50 पेशेंट्स पर डे आ
it'll
रहे हैं,
get
लेट्स
to
से.
it'll get to your milestone.
हो जाएगा, ठीक है. एंड देन अगर मैं इनसाइड द हॉस्पिटल हूँ, हाउ डू आई ग्रो माई रेवेन्यू?
So the thing is, when you're inside the hospital, again it's a self-limiting belief कि अगर आप हॉस्पिटल के अंदर हैं तो सिर्फ हॉस्पिटल के
Hospital
पेशेंट्स ही आपसे
customers हैं,
टेस्ट
हाँ.
करवाएंगे. ये तो आप पे डिपेंड करता है ना कि अपने हॉस्पिटल को आप कैसे पोजीशन करते हैं, अपनी लैब को कैसे पोजीशन करते हैं. कि again, and imagine the kind of leverage you have then when it comes to renegotiate your contract. कि जी no, it's not just कि हॉस्पिटल में पेशेंट्स आते हैं डॉक्टर को दिखाने और आप हमें पेशेंट्स भेजते हैं. इस हॉस्पिटल में पेशेंट्स आते हैं हमसे टेस्ट करवाने और हमारी वजह से क्लिनिक में भी जाते हैं.
राइट
So now all of a sudden it's a different conversation.
राइट
And again, the idea again is not to be adversarial, but to be collaborative. कि every entity inside the premises has to support one another, because it's the lowest common denominator. The hospital is going to be known for its lowest level of service.
राइट
अगर फार्मेसी बहुत ख़राब तो हॉस्पिटल अच्छा नहीं है, अगर लैब बहुत ख़राब है तो हॉस्पिटल अच्छा नहीं है. I mean, I tell this to our team कि it doesn't matter if you have a world class sample collection experience, if the report is delayed, the whole Chughtai lab is bad,
राइट
right? It doesn't matter आपकी रिपोर्ट कितनी खूबसूरत है या आसान है पढ़ने के लिए, if the sample collection experience was poor, the whole organization is,
राइट राइट
So इसी तरह when you're living inside a collective of a hospital and a pharmacy provider, radiology provider, clinics, individual doctors, and the lab, you're a part of a team. And so you have to think like a team, and you see how you elevate the team and you become one of the things that the hospital is best known for, rather than one of the things that the hospital is avoided for.
Right.
So
ठीक है, बिल्कुल सही है. Anything else you want to add to this hypothetical lab, या
I'm
फिर we
pretty
move to the
much
next
done
one?
with this analogy now.
ठीक है, सही है. Okay. Right. Over the years, I've come to you for a lot of advice, and I've benefited a lot from it. तो and you've और वो काफ़ी चीज़ें like in different domains रही हैं, ठीक है, like thinking big, taking big risks. You've told me that if it doesn't feel like it's falling apart, you're not going fast enough and everything. So what are your core beliefs around entrepreneurship that young entrepreneurs can probably benefit from?
I think we've touched upon many of those as it is in this conversation. I think the most important thing I feel is that you really have to be laser focused on the problem you're solving, and the money is a byproduct. And so you really have to be very focused on your customers. Everything else is secondary. I was thinking last night, again, many years ago, a friend of mine called me and said, they have a textile company, and they said, हमने अपने इतने लोगों को टाइफॉइड की वैक्सीन लगवानी है. And I said, okay. So I took the rack rate for vaccine. I multiplied it with a premium for our services. I multiplied by 3,000. And I told him, itne paise lagenge. He said, okay, I'll let you know. We never called back. Looking back, I thought it was a great learning experience. Because when somebody needs 3,000 vaccines, what I would do today is I would say, here's the number for the distributor. Call him, or let's call him together. Let's get you a volume discount for the vaccine. They'll deliver to you.
And we'll charge for the services only.
So you know exactly with clear transparency कि आपको vaccine कितने की पड़ रही है. I mean, we are not the manufacturers of the vaccine. We don't necessarily deserve to make any money on sourcing the vaccine. So you help them source it directly. Now, to apply the vaccine, we charge this much for one person, but it's not going to cost us 3,000 times as much, because that would be 3,000 individual visits, right? We're just going to give us space, and we'll do it there, and we'll charge you a flat fee per day that our people are there. Now you're a part of the solution, and perhaps most importantly, you've built a relationship.
And the next time कोई भी vaccine लगानी होगी,
one of the great entrepreneurial minds in this country, I happened to listen to him one time, and he said, don't try to make money on your first deal. Don't try to make money in your first year. Just win over confidence and trust. Not by deceiving people, but by actually being in their corner. Win their confidence, win their trust, build your credibility. Let people discover that you know what you're talking about and that you deliver value. And people work with who they know. So people work with who they trust. And you always have to make sure that you keep that trust very sacred. You never want to exploit that trust. But the idea really is that if you build that relationship of trust and confidence, everybody understands that if somebody is working, they also want to save some money. They also want to make money. But you provide a solution which works for them also. And so if you're able to do that, long term, the sky's the limit, right?
Because that compounds over multiple years.
I think about that phone call often.
Right.
And he and I are still friends, and we've done many other things together. But I think that was a situation, not because of what kind of financial rewards could have come out of that, but in that moment, I think I failed him as a person who could have solved a problem for him, and I didn't, because I didn't think.
Long term.
No, I didn't. I just didn't think it through. I didn't take a moment to think outside the box and say, you know what? If you need 3,000, you don't need to go through a pharmacy. You just go straight to the distributor. We'll put a pharmacy stamp on it and everything so that everything is legal. But our pharmacy will not take a margin. We'll buy it, we'll give it to you. We'll supply it at cost. And, and then, so you have to, again, you have to solve problems. Everything else follows.
Right. Okay. You also said that as a founder, your job is to predict the future and create urgency. Very recently to me. Iska kya matlab hai?
Well, predicting the future is what it sounds like. It's just to go back to that example of Dr. Chuktai saying कि भाई ये टेस्ट अवेलेबल नहीं है, बट एक पेशेंट तो है एग्जिस्ट करता है जिसने जिसको इस टेस्ट की ज़रूरत है, और अगर एक पेशेंट है तो और भी होंगे. एंड सो you start the service, and then you let the world find out, and in the future, 6 months, 8 months, a year later, that test was fairly busy, and they got the service that they needed. So you really do have to think in terms of where things are headed. What's going to be the requirement? What are our patients going to need in a year? For example, today I think often about how do we leverage AI to give like enhanced reports to our patients so that they don't have to muddle through all of it to understand what's happening. We kind of embed a tool within our app, maybe. If you know somebody who can help us with that, let me know. Who can kind of go through the reports how they were before, and just give a summary of where things are for a patient. I think that would be a great value add.
Yeah.
And then if you could do it in Urdu, and or Pashto or whatever, why not? So that's the future that, it's fairly easy to predict that somebody's going to do it. So
Yeah.
So the urgency part is, if somebody's going to do it, it better be us.
Yeah.
Because why not us?
Yeah. सही है. ठीक है. We're towards the tail end of this, and I intend to ask this question to a lot of entrepreneurs that I meet. Somehow, sentiment पाकिस्तान में ये है कि यार पाकिस्तान में बिजनेस करना बहुत मुश्किल है. पूरी दुनिया में तो जैसे आप ऐसे जाते हैं, एक दिन में कंपनी खुल जाती है, ये हो जाता है, वो हो जाता है. मेरा ख्याल है कि लाइक बाय वर्च्यू ऑफ टॉकिंग टू पीपल इन डिफरेंट कंट्रीज़ कि उधर भी कोई इतना आसान नहीं है. मेहनत काफ़ी ज़्यादा लगती है. डिफरेंट नौयत की मेहनत लगती होगी, डिफरेंट साइट्स पे लगती होगी. मे बी आई मीन लाइक लेट्स से इफ़ यू आर ऑपरेटिंग लेट्स से इन दुबई, सो या शायद रेगुलेशन बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रिंजेंट हो कंपेयर टू पाकिस्तान. तो यहाँ पे ऑल एंड ऑल यू गेटिंग अ पैकेज विच वुड प्रॉब्ली बी एट पार और कंपेरेबल टू ऑल अक्रॉस द वर्ल्ड. आपका क्या ख्याल है इस बारे में?
I think every jurisdiction, every country has its own challenges. If you talk about Dubai, perhaps it's very easy to set up a company in Dubai, but it's a small economy. There are more people in Johor town than there are in Dubai. So, and it's a crowded market, lots of service providers. In the US is probably somewhere in the middle in terms of setting up a company, taxation, regulation, and the size of the economy is much bigger, massive. But again, it's a very well-served market. So again, the question is, what are you bringing to the table? What are your competitors not doing or not doing well enough? And what are your customers looking for? So in that context, the niche where you can offer services, again, going back to, for example, customer experience, there are icons of customer service working in the US, not so much here.
Yeah.
So I think every country has its own set of problems and opportunities. And so I don't really obsess over कि पाकिस्तान में बिज़नेस करना आसान है कि मुश्किल है कि नहीं है. Because again, I crystallize it to an either or kind of situation. In the sense that it's not an either or problem. It's an and problem. आप करें पाकिस्तान में काम, ग्रो करें और फिर बाहर भी कर लें.
जहाँ आसान लगता है.
आपको लगता है आप करें, आपको किसने मना किया है?
राइट.
लेकिन जब आप पाकिस्तान में काम कर रहे हैं तो पाकिस्तान में सर्विस दें ना. कस्टमर सर्विस की कमी आपको लगती है तो दें कस्टमर सर्विस. पाकिस्तान में अगर आपको लगता है कि टैलेंट है तो उसको एम्प्लॉय करें और फिर उसको प्रॉपर्ली पे करें. पाकिस्तान में अगर आपको लगता है कि हेल्थ केयर की ज़रूरत है तो डिलीवर करें. आपको किसने रोका है? पाकिस्तान में अगर आप एक्सपोर्ट क्वालिटी चीज़ें बना सकते हैं, क्लियरली बना सकते हैं तो बनाएं. आई मीन आई प्रॉमिस यू दिस कि कोई भी एंटरप्रेन्योरियल जर्नी आसान नहीं होता और कोई भी मुल्क दुनिया में ऐसा नहीं है जहाँ पे हर चीज़ इतनी आसान है कि मसला ही कोई नहीं.
हाँ तो फिर तो
अगर
कंपटीशन
तो फिर इट्स लाइक वेरी वेरी रेड ओशन देन बिकॉज सारे लोग वहाँ पहुँचे होते. सो be where your feet are and our feet are here. So let's make the most of this opportunity. And then if you find yourself in 5 years, 10 years, whenever, 2 months, whatever, कि आप दुबई में आप काम शुरू कर रहे हैं, वहाँ पे अपॉर्चुनिटी है तो करें. आपको किसने रोका है? आपको अमेरिका में, सऊदी में अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलती है, आपको किसने रोका? आप करें. बट ये बहाना नहीं हो सकता कि बिकॉज यहाँ पे काम करना बहुत मुश्किल है इसलिए हम यहाँ पे काम नहीं करते.
एंड यू और ट्राई किए बगैर तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं हो सकता कि आपने काम करना शुरू ही नहीं किया और मुश्किलें
100% वही लोग कामयाब हैं जिन्होंने ट्राई किया था. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? So अगर आपने ट्राई ही नहीं किया फिर तो डेफिनेटली कामयाब नहीं होंगे.
आपका कहना भी नहीं बनता. राइट.
वो कहना तो हर एक का बनता है बिकॉज कमेंट्री करना देखे, वरना तो फिर जो लोग कमेंट्री करते हैं मैच पे उनको कमेंट्री भी नहीं करनी चाहिए जिन्होंने कभी क्रिकेट नहीं खेली. बट कमेंट्री सारा मुल्क करता है बिकॉज बाबर आजम की ये कवर ड्राइव बहुत अच्छी थी लेकिन अगली बॉल पे क्या किया उसने, उसको ऐसे नहीं करना चाहिए था. हम सारे एक्सपर्ट्स हैं. बट दैट्स ओके, दैट्स ह्यूमन नेचर. बट व्हाट आई एम सेइंग इज के अगर मैच में स्कोर करना है तो प्रैक्टिस करनी पड़ेगी और क्वालिफाई करना पड़ेगा और स्टेडियम के अंदर उतरना पड़ेगा और खेलना पड़ेगा. बाहर बैठ के कमेंट्री ज़रूर करें बट कमेंट्री इज़ नॉट गोइंग टू गेट यू एनीवेयर. रिकॉर्ड बाबर आजम का ही बन रहा है. आपका नहीं बन रहा. तो आप वो 0 पे आउट हुआ या उसने सेंचुरी किया, उसने की है बिकॉज ही ट्राइड. तो आप अपने एरिना में खेलें, आपको किसने मना किया है?
राइट. दैट्स अ वेरी गुड एनालॉजी. ज़बरदस्त. ठीक है उमर भाई, it was really nice talking to you. It was I loved having this conversation.
It was a pleasure being here. I'm so happy and so impressed.
Thank you.
और इससे पहले I got an opportunity to tour the whole premises. It's very impressive. I really like it.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you so much. And with that, thank you so much for watching this episode. आप ये नई स्टाइल के एपिसोड आप ज़रूर बताएं, इस पर अपना फीडबैक ज़रूर दें नीचे कमेंट्स पे. वी ट्राई टू रीड every single feedback of yours. And thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next episode.